Hello and welcome to the Thomas Miller Show. My name is Thomas Miller. Thank you so much for tuning in. I do appreciate it. It is July 24, 2023, and this is going to be a quick live broadcast. I'm doing some testing, as you know. First of all, let me do all my let me just change over here real quick. Thank you again for tuning into the Thomas Miller Show. You can follow me on Twitter, which, put a pin in that. We're going to go right into the lead story for today. You can follow me on Twitter at TM Show Talk, as well as the rest of my socials that are scrolling at the top of the screen right there. I'm on Truth, YouTube, streaming live on YouTube, streaming live on Twitter, streaming live on Twitch, streaming live on Truvo, streaming live on Rumble. I'm really trying to get the word out about this show. You can help this show by simply liking the broadcast or liking any videos that I put up there. I've also started a Patreon, and that's got some good, really things coming good with Patreon coming up real soon, so stay tuned for that. So this stream it's not going to be that long because I'm doing some testing. I've added Twitter to the streaming family here on the Thomas Miller Show, and so hopefully we can get the word going on about that. Remember to like the show. That's how you can allow this channel to grow. So please like the show. Really quick before we get into the story, I do have somewhat of a sponsor. I'm giving a shout out to them because I really enjoy their service. It's quite awesome. I love it. And that is Unlimitedville. Unlimitedville is an awesome thing that I currently use. And if you don't believe it works, I am using it right now. As you're listening to this broadcast, I am using Unlimitedville products. Okay? It's very simple. This is internet for rural America. It's for rural businesses. It's for RV life if you're doing the RV thing and you're traveling across the U.S. and you need reliable, unlimited internet. This is it. I'm currently using it right now. It's a great product. Trust me, I would not be pushing this if I didn't believe in it so much. I'm actually using it right now. So you're getting a first-hand account of its capability, that I'm able to stream the show to multiple outlets using Unlimitedville. Now, they do have unlimited 4G LTE, but if you need to increase that bandwidth, you need more juice, you can totally do that. There's no contracts. There's no credit check. There's no data limit. There's no throttling. It's really easy self-installation. You can install this. When I tell you this, you can install this in about 5 minutes. The only thing you may have to do, and this is what we did here at the Thomas Miller Show, is if it comes, at least for me, it came and it was not password protected for the Wi-Fi. But it's very simple. You take another 5 minutes, less than that. I'm saying 5 minutes. But you go into the administration and you can add a password to protect the Wi-Fi, and it's good to go. But if there's no people around, then you don't have to worry about that. But anyway, and here's a hack for it. If you can take this to your work. So say, for instance, you want to do stuff on the internet and you don't want your company to know what you are doing on the internet. You can literally take this to your office in your own personal space, plug it in, and use it. It literally is that easy to use. Use the referral code. It's in the description box below. That's Unlimitedville. Wireless high-speed internet for the rest of us. Okay? So check it out. Unlimitedville. All right, guys. If you notice something about Twitter, I'm going to turn down the music here. There was something going on with Twitter, and it totally happened. I had no idea that was coming. But if you notice, Twitter is no longer Twitter anymore. It is an X. In fact, let me pull it up in case for those, if you don't have Twitter, just pull it up so you can take a look at it. And I'm going to show you my page. All right, so let's do this real quick. Let's switch over here. And there you have the Thomas Miller Show page. And right up here on top, right there, is now the little bird is gone. There is no little bird. It is an X. That's what it is. It's an X. I don't know why Elon Musk changed it, but it's definitely going to take some getting used to because, you don't see that little bird. So what are you supposed to call your tweets? Your Ext? Your Ext? Your Ext? I don't know. But yes, the Twitter is now X. That's going to change the whole game. But anyway, you probably noticed that's something new. I don't know what he's doing. I know him, Elon Musk, and the Facebook dude, they've got some beef going on right now. They may fight each other in an actual ring. Dana White was telling us that could happen. They're going to fight in an actual, because I guess the Facebook guy, Zuckerberg is an actual martial artist. He actually dabbles, I believe, in jiu-jitsu. So he's an actual jiu-jitsu artist. But Elon Musk, being Elon Musk, is saying, hey, I don't care. Bro, bring it. Bring it. Bring it. So, yeah, those two are to set the squared off. But nevertheless, Twitter has changed its logo to the X. All right. So anyway, let's get into some news here. Like I said, I'm going to keep this short. So I only got really 2 stories because this is just a test broadcast. Remember, you can follow the show on my socials. If you want to be a part of the show, there's a number for the live tonight because I'm going to come back live tonight and do a full show. So you can check that out. And that'll be, I want to say, probably around 6 p.m., maybe 6 or probably 7 p.m. I'm trying to work on a solid schedule so I can bring some stability to the show so you guys can come and listen to it, let it play in the background, yada, yada. So I'm looking at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time tonight, and that will be a 2-hour show nightly. And if I'm able to extend it, then great, but it will be a 2-hour show tonight. But right now we just got a test broadcast, so I'm only going to have 2 stories. I'm going to try to keep my mouth from pontificating any longer. But anyway, we're going to go into the story that we have for you right now, and this is as if this dude, and when I say this dude, I'm talking about Joe Biden, as if this dude has nothing better to do. All right. Let me get this down. What is this? Got it. Let's see if this will disappear. Okay, got it. All right. The Biden administration now targeting home water heaters for more government. Bro, That's all I got to say. You have nothing else better to do. You want us to go to 100% green energy. You did the whole um, war on the gas stove. Now you're going to water heaters. Let's read. The Biden administration has proposed tightening efficiency standards for new residential water heaters, a move it said would save consumers 11.4 billion a year. The DOE, Department of Energy, has already rolled out new efficiency standards for other appliances such as gas stoves, clothes washers, refrigerators, and air conditioner. It marks the latest chapter in Biden's war on appliances that his administration claims will save Americans money. Here's the thing, Biden. You ready? I'm not an economist. I don't play one on TV. I have a little podcast slash radio show. If you want to save consumers money, let me make myself big here so you can check it out. You want to save the consumer money? This is what you do. You cut taxes. You open up the pipeline. You deregulate. You stop this woke ideology. That way people can get back to work. You decrease the handouts, the entitlements. Did I say cut taxes? I think I did. I think I led with cut taxes. And you cut taxes. That's what you do. That's what you do. Then you will save the taxpayers billions of dollars by just doing those little things right there. It's that simple. But yet, he wants to go after your gas stoves, your water heaters, air conditioners, making it hard for you to wash your clothes, pushing us to this Green New Deal that he says, this Green New Deal that's going to save us billions of dollars. Don't you have other things to worry about, Mr. Joe Biden? Don't ask me where that accent came. It just came. Mr. Joe Biden. Let's read more in this article here. It says the U.S. Department of Energy is now turning its attention to household water heaters as the Biden administration continues to target everyday home appliances to further regulations. The administration, led by Secretary of Energy Jennifer Granholm, I can talk another couple hours about Jennifer, proposed new standards for water heaters last week. The standards of residential water heater efficiency, which are required by Congress, has not been updated in 13 years. Officials say the new regulations to impose energy efficiency standards would save consumers $11.4 billion on energy and water bills annually. The regulations, which would take effect in 2029, would require electric water heaters to use heat pumps to reduce carbon dioxide emissions. I'm working on something as far as that right there, the carbon dioxide emissions. I am working on something, a video, really exposing that lie. They tell you to follow the science. They tell you to trust the science. But then they don't implement science in their everyday, in their daily day-to-day. This carbon dioxide, this Green New Deal, it's all a myth. It's all a myth, which segues me to the next story. Now, again, I'm going to have a longer transmission tonight. There's going to be a longer broadcast tonight. But for right now, we're just going to segue into the next quick little story, and then I'm going to get out of here, let you go about your day, and then you're going to come back tonight and you're going to watch the full broadcast. Okay, so here we go. Let's switch screens here again. And here's the deal. And when Biden has this stuff, whenever he's doing these things, it's only fueling the sails, or putting more wind in the sails of people like Donald Trump. Now, Vivek Ramaswamy, please, I don't mean to butcher your name, but that guy is the dark horse of the 2024 presidential campaign. But anyway, we're going to get into this news report and they're probably going to explain why Donald Trump is leading.
Fox Business polls revealing former President Trump dominating ahead of the first GOP debate, which is less than a month away. New Fox Business polls show Trump has a 34-point lead in South Carolina.
Now, that's just in South Carolina. He's beating Ron DeSantis, who, oh man, I feel bad for this dude right now. I really like this guy. But you got Vivek Ramaswamy, Tim Scott, Nikki Haley, and Chris Christie. Chris Christie is back. Not a bad dude. This is actually this is a really good race for the GOP nomination.
At 48%. And then look at Iowa. 46% of likely GOP caucus goers are backing the former president. Trump and DeSantis voters in both.
Just look at this. This is the Fox Business poll, and you got Nikki Haley, and she's in second place. Ron DeSantis is 1% behind her, but look at the lead that Donald Trump has. And when you institute policies by trying to police one's appliances, this is what happens. They say, let's just talk about the Democrats. They say they don't want Trump in office. They say they want to stop him. But what are they doing to stop him? They are, and I want to say they, and this is the Biden administration. He's preparing to send 3,000 troops over to Ukraine. He's sending warships and troops over to Iran. He's parking now the second sub, and we'll talk about that more tonight. He's parking another sub in near South Korea, which is pissing North Korea off. He's allowing spy balloons to fly over our airspace, our country. There's Chinese bases in Cuba. There's Chinese police stations right here in the United States. The Chinese government has purchased a lot of agricultural farmland in the United States. Did I mention the police stations in the United States? If I didn't, there's police stations, Chinese police stations in the United States of America. He put a kibosh on the pipeline, the oil pipeline. He stamped of approval Putin's pipeline, single-handedly killing our energy dominance, our energy independence, which put Americans out of work. And we've heard the same description by a swoop of a pen. He made all that happen. He made us stay inside, took down the economy. This guy, inflation has been the highest, and we've heard it over and over again, and it's true. We all sound like a broken record, but inflation's been the highest in 40 years. And then the left is wondering why Donald Trump is leading? Really? And I didn't even mention a border crisis. How could I leave that out? I'm sorry. and then there's a border crisis.
South Carolina and Iowa chose the other candidate as their second choice. All right, let's peek. I'm going to start with you. What to you is the most important takeaway from these new Fox Business polls?
That Trump seems to be indomitable. I mean, nothing that has happened, nothing that has come out, no efforts by the way, a very energized group of rivals has really made any dent in his lead whatsoever. You know, what's going to change that? I have absolutely no idea, and I don't think anybody else has any idea.
And here's the thing about that whole thing. And people, and I've talked to people, I have physically talked to people that said, well, I just don't like him. He's mean. He's mean. He's a mean guy. This is how weak we have become as the United States of America. This is how much we've become like, oh my gosh, I have to make decisions. I have to make decisions based on my feelings. Really? And so now you may not like Trump. My whole point in saying that is this: you may not like Trump. I don't even like Trump. He gets on my nerves sometimes. Real talk. Can we look at the policies? Can we look at the issues? Can we look at what he's running on? America first, make America great. How is that wrong? How is that wrong?
I always talk about the economy being the #1 issue. A lot of Americans seem to have said in their responses they felt better 3-4 years ago than they do today, thanks to Bidenomics.
Yeah, absolutely. This inflationary cycle that we are in right now can be felt by everybody, no matter where you are in the income stratosphere, whether you're wealthy or you're poor, and especially if you're in the lower 2/3 of the economy. Everything has become ungodly expensive over the last few years, in addition to the fact that historically, once a president leaves office, they become a lot more popular. It happens with every single president. And now you have an apples to
especially when the president that was replacing the previous president does a horrible and appalling job only making us miss the previous president. 100% true. So yes, I think honestly, if policies don't change in the White House, we're going to see Donald Trump or Vivek. I really like Vivek. He's the dark horse in this race. He or Donald Trump will be the next president.
Apples comparison. So while there was all this media hubbub and these constant 24/7 attacks on Trump, now that you see the alternative in office, and you can now, and I think once you're near that 50% point, no one's ever lost a presidential primary.
Hey, can I also say one other thing?
Ooh, so if there's any type of, prediction, again, you're looking at this guy, the guy that's on your screen, not this guy. This guy is going to be president. It's going to happen.
I think people are angry. I think they're angry at the way Trump is being harassed legally, all these lawsuits that are being brought against him. After Russiagate, the tolerance for banging on President Trump has gone down severely. And the charges that are being brought against him so far are either flimsy or they're sort of made up, et cetera. At the same time that what we know increasingly about Joe Biden is that he is probably guilty of much more serious corruption. And on something like this, Jack Smith, 37 charges on mishandling documents. Where's the special counsel on Biden? He also mishandled.
I didn't even see, and we're not even touching on that. I just can't believe it. And this is why I think that the left is abandoning Joe Biden. I think this is one of the main reasons why. This dude has so much stink on him. It's unbelievable. I didn't even talk about the mishandling of documents, but let's indict Trump on mishandling of documents. I didn't even talk about his son and all his problems. And we're just sweeping this underneath the rug, and while creating all these distractions, all these other distractions, so we can not look at what's going on. This and we've heard this before, but it's the truth. This is the worst presidency, the worst fiasco that we have seen since Jimmy Carter. Now, here's another thing. The rest of the world is watching. China thinks we're a joke. Our dollar has lost its value, and this BRICS thing, oh my goodness. But anyway, this is supposed to be a quick show. Let me stop. Let me finish this report, or a chunk of it, and then we'll wrap it up, and we'll come back tonight and talk about it.
Handled special, classified information.
Well, I want to bring up something to your attention then, because over the weekend, the Wall Street Journal did a piece about how the other candidates are handling the issue of this, huge lead, ginormous lead. That's the word,
right.
My ginormous lead today, of former President Trump. But it said, if you look at Vivek Ramaswamy, business guy, he criticizes the riot, the January 6th riot, which of course former President Trump may be indicted on as well. But then also it criticizes how, to Liz's point, that the former president has been vilified and chased down and over-attacked.
And that's the thing. We're gonna put a pin in that right there. We're just gonna end that right there. But she is right, and I also didn't bring up those points that during this whole thing, Trump has been indicted. He's been vilified, and not rightfully so. But it is weaponization of the U.S. government. And there's just a lot going on. So, long story short, there's no wonder that Donald Trump is leading. All right, one more quick shout out before I get out of here. Unlimitedville. If you are in need of reliable, untethered internet, I was busy doing something here. I suggest that you get Unlimitedville. It's what I'm using right now. It literally is what I'm using right now. You're watching this stream because I'm using Unlimitedville. It is unlimited, easy to install, no contracts, no credit check, unlimited 4G LTE, and if you need more bandwidth, there is more bandwidth option. They don't throttle. That's what I love about it. It's truly unlimited. It's easy to install. If you look, you pull it out of the box. You open up the little pamphlet right there. You take out the unit. That's simple. You take those little antennas that you see on your screen. You take out the power package. You screw in these antennas, and they're clearly marked. You put 4G right there. You put the 2G right there. You power it up, and you are good to go. If you need reliable, unlimited internet, and you could use it in your home, in your office, in your trailer. I mentioned earlier, I'm going to mention it again. If, say you're at work and you have an office, you have your own little space, and you don't want your company watching what you do, and privacy is really important to you, then you take this to work with you. It's transportable, meaning you can take it anywhere. You could take it to hotel rooms. You know how you go to a hotel room and you need some internet, but you're reluctant to use the hotel Wi-Fi? Take your own internet with you. It's Unlimitedville. Use the referral code 7P8Z4M3 at checkout, or follow the link in the description box below. It is truly unlimited, and it is awesome. I use this myself. Go to Unlimitedville. Use the referral code in the checkout and discover Unlimitedville. Wireless. Unthrottled. Internet. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in and being part of this Twitter test. I don't even know what to start calling Twitter X, this X test. Let me know what you think. Thomas Miller at thomasmillershow.com. Tonight we'll be back with a longer transmission, and we'll talk about everything that's important to you and keep you informed on current events. Thank you guys so much. I do appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Take care of yourselves. And I'm out of here. Until tonight. Bye.